When I was younger, I never really saw the point in going to monasteries, churches, and temples, and other holy places. Like, I had this vague idea of a higher power. Like, I knew that God existed and created life and created the world we live in today. But I thought that was it. I mean, we're left to fend for ourselves now. Some higher power just created us, and I was like, okay, I'll mind my own business and you mind yours. So that's what I thought. I didn't really see the point in going to those holy places. I just went there because my parents took me along with them. They told me to pray. So I did. But I didn't really see a difference in my life, honestly. I would just say a few prayers here and there. I would visit those holy places. But I didn't really feel a connection to God at all. And I didn't understand how people could be so devoted to this powerful being. I mean, it didn't make really sense. It doesn't make sense at all, honestly. Growing up, I went through years of painful experiences. And I'm no different. I know that everyone else has terrible experiences in life as well. But this caused me lots of anxiety and made me feel really afraid for the future. I only trusted and I only relied on myself to get things done. I only depended on my strength. So when I was going through my lowest moments, I sometimes doubted whether God existed or not. If God really did exist, then why was I living a life like this? Why was I going through all this pain? And then I discovered manifestation and self-improvement content. Essentially, manifestation and self-improvement gives us the power to create our reality. We have total power over our reality and what happens. We can steer our life in the direction we want. We can have our desires. We can create a life and reality that we want. So, in a way, we are the created now. We don't need God anymore. We are essentially God in a way. We can steer our reality in a direction that we want, and that's true. But the thing is, we are solely only relying on our power to get things done, to give us the things that we want. And that leads to a lot of pressure and fear and anxiety. Solely depending on your power, being alone, it's really lonely, you know? Your fears and anxiety worsens when you solely depend only on yourself to bring you the outcomes that you want. I stumbled across a book explaining how you can grow your connection to God and the universe. It was titled The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And it changed my life. It was the missing piece that I was looking for this whole time. Like, literally, like, this is the missing piece in my life. I love the book so much. And the faith and the beautiful connection to the universe that I formed for this book, it was life-changing. It was really, really amazing. There's always this loving and beautiful guiding being watching over all of us, and it guides us. It gives us guidance whenever we need help. As long as we know how to ask and develop a connection to the universe, we'll feel so like in peace, and we'll feel so happy and comforted that this beautiful being protects and guides us towards a beautiful and happy life. So how do you grow your connection to God? No, I'm using the word God to refer to all religions collectively. I'm not just talking about one particular religion. No, it's not like that, okay? The first and most important step is to start keeping a prayer journal. Well, it's really easy, and the purpose of this is so we can talk to the universe, so we can talk to God. It's simple, it's not as complicated as it sounds, and anyone can do it. You don't have to be a monk or a religious priest or anything like that. So how do you do this? You need to first grab a notebook and grab a pen. Once you do that, just write to the universe about your life. Write to the universe about what you're going through in life, about your struggles, about anything good that happened, about what's worrying you, about what you're struggling with. And literally write as if you're talking to a dear friend. Think of writing a letter to like a dear friend. So you don't have to sugarcoat things. And this dear friend, which is the universe, will unconditionally love you and will unconditionally support you no matter how you're feeling or no matter what you're doing. So feel free to just let your words flow as you're writing. Don't stop. Don't care about grammar. Just explain. Just let it all your emotions out. It's really healing in a way to do this as well. What I would do is at first, I would always start off with saying things I was grateful for in my life. Thank you, universe, for giving me the delicious meal that I ate yesterday. Or I'm grateful for the wonderful conversation I had with my little brother yesterday. I would say at least 3 things I was grateful for. Then I would tell the universe about my life. Because I think it's kind of selfish if you just start venting all your feelings to the God before you even properly appreciate the universe for giving you all the blessings you have in your life. After that, I'm like, okay, universe, this is what I'm dealing with in life right now. This is what's like been bothering me. This is what I'm like confused on. And I remember this one time I was super duper confused on a decision I had to take. It was a huge decision. I was totally stressed out. I asked my parents for help. My parents would tell me to do this thing. My friends would tell me to do this thing. And I was like, no, I absolutely think this is right. And then I was just totally confused and overwhelmed. So I decided to go to the universe for help. And I decided to tell the universe about this. The thing is, the universe, it always knows what's best for your good and what's best for you. So I wrote to the universe. Okay, so hi, I'm grateful for these things. And I'm dealing with this right now. So could you please give me advice on this, universe? Thank you for your guidance. I left it like that. Within a few hours, I just got this urge to go on YouTube and scroll through the content feed. As I was scrolling through YouTube, I saw this one video and I clicked on it. I don't know why, it was just like impulsive, but so I just clicked on it. And in that video was the answer I was looking for to my decision. It was amazing. I suddenly had total clarity on what decision I had to do, and I was feeling so happy, and I was feeling so certain that this was right for me. It was so strange. The video from YouTube, out of all the hundreds of millions of videos out there, I ended up clicking on that, and it gave me the answer to my problem. I still do this all the time, and you know what happens after every single writing session? Something always gets better. If I have a problem I'm dealing with or a worry I'm afraid about, either whenever I write to the universe in a few days, that problem either gets solved or if it gets better, or it doesn't bother anymore, or it just disappears. It's amazing. It's wonderful, and this is like one of the best ways to start developing your connection to the universe. Fear and anxiety come from a place of relying only on your power. You are only relying on your strength to get things done. And what do fears and anxiety accomplish? Not much. They honestly sabotage your goals, and they don't bring you the things that you want. They bring you more fear and anxiety, honestly. But having faith and feeling peace in your life comes from a place of trusting the universe. When you live in a state of faith and complete harmony with the universe and completely trust the universe, that's when suddenly you attract so many amazing experiences and amazing blessings. Everything seems to go well. You have total faith that everything will go well and the universe has your back, and everything does. It's easy to get out of this faithful state. But the thing is, we all, as humans, we all naturally feel fear. But I think our true strength relies in how fast we can get back to that faith mentality. I always fall back into a negative state of mind, but I know, and I do my best to quickly go back into the faithful state of mind. And that's what brings me so many blessings and positive experiences in my life. The universe created everything, and the universe loves us and supports us and wants to see us happy and wants to see us grow into better people. If the most powerful creator is on your side, then surely you can put your faith in that creator. God will take care of you. You need to start letting go of specific outcomes and desires that you want in your life. By this, I mean letting go of expectations that it should happen and the universe should give this to you. The thing is, sometimes what we want and what we desire isn't good for us. I saw this blog post about how dogs, they absolutely love chocolate. I saw this doggy, and then he was asking his owner for chocolate. And he was whining and sulking, crying when his owner wouldn't give him the chocolate that he wanted. But chocolate is like poison to dogs. It's literally like poison to dogs. So basically, the universe is looking down at you when you want these desires that are not good for you. Universe is thinking, you think you want this, but in reality, you don't know how much it's gonna hurt you. And another example for this might be relationships. You want this person, but this person might not be good for you. Take action and work to your goals, but leave the outcome in the hands of the universe. Because when you give the outcome to the universe will either A, find a way to make it happen, or B, give you something better. That's all there is. And then it just feels like suddenly you have this huge burden lifted off your chest because you are giving this outcome to the universe. And now it's the universe's responsibility to fulfill. And the universe never fails. The creator of life, the creator of everything in our world will never fail. Third way to develop your faith is to trust the process. It's easy to get swept up in our daily lives. It's easy to get swept up constantly thinking of our desires, constantly thinking of the goals we want to accomplish, constantly thinking of our future as well. This is what causes stress and anxiety because the majority of these things, we don't know if it's going to happen. It's not in our control. All we can do is take action, have faith, and trust that the universe will take care of everything. And majority of the time, the universe does, as long as you have proper faith and do the right things. But constantly thinking of our desires really obsessively hurts you more than you realize because it takes up the beautiful present moment that you have in front of you. This beautiful moment of time is so priceless. You cannot just keep thinking, okay, if I have X, Y, and Z, I'll be happy. If I achieve X, Y, and Z, I'll be happy and peaceful. Or if I'm finally finished with X, Y, and Z, then I can finally live peaceful and I can be happy. It doesn't work that way. Happiness is a choice that you make in the present moment right now. Because that desire that you have, you don't really want the desire. You just want the feeling from it. The feeling of happiness and peace and certainty and security. And that feeling, you can have it right now by developing your connection to the universe and trusting the universe. You don't need materialistic goods to make you feel confident and secure and happy. You can feel that right now. Trusting in the universe, having faith, and it's just the most happy and freeing feeling ever. Living in the moment with total faith that the universe has your back is the best and most freeing feeling ever. Because a lot of times the desires that you want, the goals you want, all those things, the way you're feeling right now is the way you're gonna feel when you get your desire and when you get that goal you have. Maybe you'll feel a twinge of happiness and a twinge of dopamine when you get that so-called accomplishment or achievement that you want. But after a while, you're just gonna feel the same as you did before. It's not gonna make you happy long term. Faith does. Growing your connection to the universe, knowing that someone has your back, you don't feel alone anymore. You feel so happy and proud and so alive because the universe has your back. And it's the most beautiful relationship you'll build in your whole life, along with the relationship with yourself. I hope you liked this video. Bye, guys.